Hey everyone, today's video is about when they find you injured and freezing. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The first thing that you felt was cold. It's sharp, biting at your skin, even through all the layers that you wear. Your fingers so numb they barely curl when you try to move them. Snowflakes drift from the sky, dotting your eyelashes, as you blink sluggishly up at the gray expanse above. Your body is sluggish and cooperative, but you can hear voices in the distance, muffled, frantic, then warmth, strong arms scooping you up, the familiar scent of spice and burnt caramel filling your senses. A hand brushes against your cheek, rough and calloused, but gentle in its urgency. Shit, they stay awake. Bakugo's voice was raw, strained with barely contained panic. What the hell happened to you? Kirishima is beside him, his warmth wrapping around you as well. His voice softer but no less urgent. They're freezing, Bakugo. We need to get them inside now. You feel yourself jostled as Bakugo pulls you against his chest. His hold firm yet careful, as if he's afraid you'll break. His warmth seeps into your frozen body. But it wasn't enough. Your head lolls against his shoulder, and the last thing your gesture before exhaustion drags you under is the way his heartbeat thunders beneath your ear. When you wake, you're engulfed in warmth. A soft blanket is tucked around you, the scent of smoke and cinnamon lingering in the air. The crackling of a fireplace fills the otherwise quiet space, the glow of the flames casting dancing shadows across the wooden walls. It takes a moment for your sluggish mind to register where you are, your shared apartment, and then you see them. Bakugo sits at your bedside. His fingers laced together so tightly, they're nearly white. His expression was tense, jaw clenched. His ruby red eyes locked onto you the moment you stir. And Kirshima's on your other side, leaning in close, his fingers brushing along your forehead, checking your temperature. His usually sunny smile is absent, replaced with deep worry. You're awake, Kwan. Thank God. You tried to speak, but your throat was very raw. Kirishima quickly lifts a cup of warm tea to your lips, helping you take small sips. The warmth spread through you, soothing but not nearly enough to chase away the residual chill that was clinging to your bones. How the hell did this happen anyway? Bakugo's voice was tight, his anger barely restrained, but you knew him well enough to recognize that his rage was not directed at you. It's at the situation, at the fact that he wasn't there to prevent it. What the hell were you thinking? Being out there in that storm alone? You swallow, shifting slightly beneath the blanket. I wasn't really trying to be reckless. I got caught in it, and I couldn't find my way back. Kirishima sighs, running a hand through his red hair. We were worried sick, babe. You weren't answering your phone, and then when we finally found you... His voice wavers slightly, but he shakes it off with a tight smile. I'm just glad you're okay. Bakugo doesn't speak right away. Instead, he rises to his feet, pacing the room like a caged animal, his hands curled into fists at his sides. When he finally turns back to you, his expression is unreadable, but his eyes burn with emotion. You could have freaking died, he says, voice barely above a whisper, yet carrying the weight of everything he feels. You were barely breathing when we got to you. Your chest tightens. You hadn't meant to scare them, hadn't realized how bad it had been until now. I'm sorry, you whisper, reaching out weakly. Bakugo is by your side in an instant, his hand gripping yours tightly, almost too tightly, as if he's afraid to let go. Kirishima moves closer too, wrapping an arm around your shoulders, holding you like he's afraid you'll disappear. You scared the hell out of us, Wayan. Kirishima murmurs, pressing a kiss against your temple. Bakugo exhales sharply, his free hand brushing against your cheek. his touch incredibly tender. Next time, you call us. I don't give a shit what's going on. You call us right away, got it? You nod, the weight of their love pressing down on you as surely as their warmth. I promise. Bakugo huffs but doesn't let go, his thumb brushing small circles over the back of your hand. Kirishima buries his face in your hair, sighing in relief. I never want to go through that again, he mutters. And never let it happen again, Bakugo adds, his grip tightening around you. You're stuck with us, Damas. And despite the lingering cold in your bones, their warmth was enough to keep you safe. The weight of their words settles deep in your chest, mixing with the exhaustion still clinging to your limbs. Even though the storm outside has passed, a different kind of storm lingers in the room. The raw, unspoken fear of almost losing you. You shift slightly beneath the blankets, your body still aching, but desperate for closeness. Come here, you murmur, tugging weakly at Kirishima's sleeve while squeezing Bakugo's hand. I need the both of you. Kirishima doesn't hesitate. He slides onto the bed beside you, his warmth immediately pressing against your side, his arms anchoring you to the present. Bakugo is slower, his pride making him linger for a moment before he exhales sharply and climbs in beside you as well, resting his forehead against your shoulder. You're a real pain in the ass, Bakugo mutters, although there is no heat in his words, just relief. His arms wrap around you from the other side, his grip firm but careful, as if making sure that you won't slip away again. Don't know what I would have done if we didn't find you in time. You close your eyes, sinking into the warmth of their bodies, feeling safer than you have in hours. You did, though. You whisper. You always do. Kirishima chuckles softly, pressing a lingering kiss to your forehead. Yes, we always will. For a while, there is nothing but the sound of the crackling fire and the rhythmic breathing of the two men holding you close. The weight of exhaustion finally overtakes you, your body melting between them as sleep creeps in. Get some rest, babe, Kirishima murmurs, his fingers carding gently through your hair. We're not going anywhere. Bakugo shifts, pressing a soft fleeting kiss against your temple. Damn right we're not. And as their warmth surrounds you, the last thing you feel before sleep takes you is the steady, reassuring beat of their hearts, strong, steady, and unyielding. You were never lost, not really, not when you had them. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.